We want to be responsible with large language models. How do we approach that in the most honest and transparent way?
So I'll start with kind of a funny story here to sort of illustrate what you're talking about, which is in sort of early days of training Claude, we were really experimenting with sort of trading off some of these like H's, right? This like helpful, honest, harmless. You can have a perfectly harmless model if you want it. It would just not be very helpful, right? Like you just, we would sort of ask Claude like, who is the first president of the United States? And it would be like, I cannot answer that question. And I'm also very concerned about your well-being. And like, here is a link to like, harm prevention website. And you're just like, Claude, I'm fine. I promise I'm fine. So there is sort of this, this like chart of like sort of intersection, right? Where you can say, okay, like, do we want Claude to like risk like a little bit more helpfulness for like a little bit more honesty, right? Or a little more harmfulness, or however you might describe it. And of course, what we're always trying to do is sort of raise the watermark on all three. Right. But at the end of the day, depending on the application, you might also want to sort of fine tune the model or train a different model for certain use cases, right? You can imagine that for an educational tool for like, 5 to 8-year-olds, you might want a very, very harmless version of Claude, even if it's like a little bit less helpful. Whereas if you're using Claude to do, for example, trust and safety detection work, which is an application that many of our customers use Claude for, so that humans don't have to look through harmful content, you actually want Claude to be able to read and identify and understand very harmful or upsetting things and sort of filter them out.
That's right.